Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of English language classroom. Learners of classes 11 and 12. Learners, we are doing study skills, note making and summarizing. Learners, in the two previous episodes, we read the text and we made notes. Kriti did all the activities very well. Learners, I have a doubt, I have a question to you. Why should we learn note making, summarizing and all? So, let me ask Kriti first. So, why should we need note making?
So, note making is important too if we are reading a passage and we have to make notes. Say in classrooms, the teacher is dictating anything, or in university.
Lecturing also.
Yeah. So, we have to make notes, and instead of jotting down whole sentences, we can just pick out keywords and put it in notes so that we are able to memorize it, and then we
Learn
are
it,
able
not
to
memorizing, learn it when
learn
you
it.
go back home and
Yes,
when
sir.
you read the subject.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We can recall easily what the lecture was about.
very good, very good,
Yes, sir.
very well said. Learners, note making is not for only language, English or Hindi. It's for it's actually meant for learning other subjects. So, your physics teacher is giving a lecture or explaining things, you keep noting down. Then when you go back home or later you read, you can look at the notes. Oh, this is what the teacher said. And when you read the textbook or any experiment based on that, and in humanities also, history, geography, all the subjects, it will be useful. And later you become a professional, from journalism to politician to scientist. This skill is going to remain with you till your last day of your life in the professional life, and you can't remember everything is spoken. So, note making is very important. That is what I think we have conveyed something to the learners, very important.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kriti,
Yes, sir.
we made in the two sessions, two episodes, we did note making only.
Yes,
But
sir.
in examination and in the syllabus, we have summarizing also.
Yes, sir.
Today, we are going to do summarizing.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now for the clarification of the learners, let me ask you another question.
Sure, sir.
So, were you able to bring each and everything of the text in your notes?
Yes, sir. I was able to do that.
That is great. Then, but whatever, but it has to be notes, not
Yes.
complete sentence.
Yes, sir.
Now, from the notes, we are going to summarize it, learning the skill of summarizing or abstracting. Look at it, learners. Here are the notes made by Kriti based on the text on lizard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 main points with many sub points. Now, she has to expand it to write into a summary. So, look at it, initially the text was there, from the text she shortened it through rough work, notes. Now, she is expanding it, that is all. Why this skill? This is going to help you in all other activities later as you move up in your academic and professional career. Come on, Kriti.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking of asking a question. Why should we summarize from the notes?
Sir, if we are about to read a passage which is in about say 250 words and we have made the notes and we don't want to read the passage, so we can read the notes, and then instead of reading the passage, from notes we can summarize the whole story, what was the text about.
In a way, it is a professional exercise. So,
Yes.
I read the passage and here are the notes, then let me expand it. It will be useful from examination point of view,
Yes, sir.
reporting point of view, many things. And higher officials, people in offices and in academia, they do not want to read whatever was delivered. They give me, tell me, give me a report of it, summary of it, that helps. Okay. Let us do the rough work for it.
Okay, sir. Sir, now I will do the rough work based on the points I have made in the note making. So, I will try to summarize it.
Very good, do it. Then now you are making complete sentence.
Complete sentences.
Fine.
So, I would say
Take the first point, main
a
point.
small lizard was rescued by narrator or I. It was
You can club
small in eyes.
you can club all the 3 points into one sentence.
Okay, sir.
3 sub points into one sentence.
Okay, sir.
That's my suggestion. You may do the way you want. Go ahead, go
Okay, sir.
ahead.
So for the next point, I will write down. It was small in size. For the next one, sir, I would say.
And I was saying
Yes, sir.
3 points club into one.
Okay, sir.
And found in.
And had triangular eyes.
No, I'm not saying that. I am saying first point has 3 sub points.
Yes, sir.
Club them
Okay,
into
sir.
the second sentence.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And you
So-
said it was small in size.
Yes, sir. And it was found.
That's what.
It was found in Bedouin Arabs of the south. For the next point number 2, I would say it had small, bright, triangular eyes. In the next point, point number 3, I would say it showed emotions like humans. And so lastly, I would say the lizard
Expressed human emotions.
was courageous, emotional, etc., like humans.
Okay, this is a rough work.
So this is my rough work.
What did you do in the rough work?
Sir, in the rough work, I have tried to expand the points into sentences, and I have tried to also put together the points which I have made as subpoints.
Okay, all right. Well done, learners. She has the rough work before her. Now, do you think that you have written beyond 50 words or less than 50 words?
Sir, I think I have written less than 50 words.
So now in the fair work, minimum 50 words.
Okay, sir.
So it's examination norm also. So let's do the fair work about 50 words. There are how many points?
So there are 4 points.
So 4 major sentences would come.
Okay, sir.
Then one sentence each to supplement each sentence. So you
Okay,
are going to write 8 to 10 sentences.
Okay, sir.
So if 5 to 6 words in each sentence, each line, then I think it will come to 50 words. Come
Okay,
on,
sir.
let's do the fair work.
Sure, sir.
Summarizing fair work. Okay. Kriti,
Yes, sir.
in the first main point
Yes, sir.
has 3 sub points.
Yes, sir.
A lizard rescued by the narrator or I, a small lizard. It was generally found in, what is it? Bedouin Arab of South,
Yes,
and
sir.
ate from the hand of the narrator.
Yes, sir.
So how have you summarized it? The first point, okay? Yes, read out.
A small lizard was rescued by narrator or I. It was small in size.
Okay.
And it was found in Bedouin Arabs of the south.
Very good, very good. So first point you have really summarized it well. Okay. Then second point, it describes the shape of the lizard.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What have you summarized?
Sir, I have said it had small bright triangular eyes.
Then that's all, nothing else.
That's all. I have not mentioned
So you
anything
need to
else.
really add. It shrinks into at the touch, and it swells like balloon.
Okay.
Then once it touched, so this point has to come. It's a major idea, you know.
Okay,
so
sir.
keep
Okay.
that. You may write it inserting the sentence here. Come
Okay,
on,
sir.
insert it, and in the final summary you can write it.
So here I would write down
Convert that into a sentence.
it swell into balloon
But
and shrinked in size
Shrink, shrank, shrunk.
and
Shrank.
shrink.
Okay. Tricky
And-
verb.
Yes, sir. And shrank at the
Touch.
touch.
So, it swell, there is a grammar mistake, it swelled. Okay, plural, past tense, no, sorry. So, second point has come. Look at the third point, emotions like human. What have you written?
Sir, I have written it showed emotions like humans.
Very good. Then fourth point, that I think, and also one another point there, it warmed its body under sunlight.
Yes, sir. I have forgotten
You write it
that.
now.
Okay, sir.
Where have you to write?
Sir, I will put it here. It warmed its body
In sunlight.
in sunlight.
Very good, very good. Well done, well done. So, now, how have you summarized the fourth main point?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have written the lizard was courageous, emotional, etc. like humans.
Okay, like humans, behaved like humans.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can add.
Okay,
And
sir.
look at the 4 sub points you have written under the fourth main point.
Yes, sir.
The last point is curious and ancient.
Yes,
you
sir.
have missed out. Can you add that somewhere?
Yes, sir. I will add it here. The lizard
Was curious
was curious.
and looked ancient. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Behaved also.
And looked
Ancient.
ancient.
Okay, all right. You have done something there. The and you have put it as symbol.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the summary, when you write in sentences, symbols will not be there.
Okay, sir.
All right. Come on, let's move on. Learners, I think you have got the idea. I am very happy. Kriti was able to improve it, make changes, mend it to bring in all the ideas. So, summarizing does not mean that you can delete or swallow some of the ideas.
Okay, sir.
So, you should bring in all the ideas.
Okay,
Come
sir.
on, let's move on to the fair work.
Sure, sir.
Come on, write it. Now, I think you will get full marks for this. So, it is summary.
Yes, sir. So, I will now begin with the summary.
So, take the sentences as it is, even now you can make changes.
Okay, sir.
No mistake, grammar, meaning, in any other mistake, punctuation mistake.
Okay. A small lizard was rescued by narrator.
By the narrator, because now you know who the narrator is.
Okay, sir. Or I. It was small in size, full stop, and
Why
Was
why are you
found.
putting full stop?
so because this sentence is
No, that's
over.
okay. And then why are you writing and? You can't begin your sentence with and. You know, sometimes you do it.
Okay,
so remove the full stop and make the and into small. Yeah, letter A.
And was found in Pidyon Arabs of the south.
Fine.
The lizard
Very good. Now you have changed it. Very
yes,
nicely.
sir, ate from the hand of the narrator.
Then
It swell into a balloon and shrank at the touch.
Very good.
It also had,
Very good. Now we have added a coherent marker.
yes sir, small, bright,
Emphasis also. Yeah.
triangular eyes.
Very good.
Full stop. It showed emotions like humans. It warmed its body in sunlight.
Very good. Very good.
The lizard was courageous, emotional, etc., like humans. The lizard
You can now write. Okay, fine. All right. We will
was
do.
curious and looked ancient. So, sir, this is my final summary of the notes.
Okay, look at it. We are summarizing it number 1, and we are shortening it also.
Okay,
so look
sir.
at it. Language does not allow repetition, unnecessary repetition, and we call it a redundancy.
Okay,
so here
sir.
we written the lizard was courageous, emotional like humans, and again why lizard? It was.
Okay, sir.
You do it. Okay, in order to make learners
So, I
understand.
will write down.
It was. It was. It was there. It only it.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all right. So, 2 words becomes now 1.
1.
So, same way you may have also repeated something. So,
Okay, sir.
a small lizard was rescued by the narrator. You don't have to write I now. So, you are
Okay, sir.
reporting it. You have decided to write it this way.
Okay, sir.
Fine. The same way, learners, you can improve, you can write your own way, but see that it summarizes. I hope and I think this comes under 50 words. Even if it is 55 words, no issue. Even less than 55, 45 or 48, okay.
Okay,
There is no very hard, rigid that 50 words exactly.
Okay,
so
sir.
you will get the full marks. I think you have secured 3 out of 3 and 5 for the note. So 8 out of 8.
Thank
I
you
think
so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well done. Well done. It's a good work you have done. Learners, this is how a note can be summarized. Kriti has demonstrated to us how we can develop notes first in the previous episode. We had got the notes before us, then she developed into sentences. It's a kind of decoding from short words and phrases into sentences as rough work, then summarizing it further, adding or deleting, changing, then she made the final summary. So, let me thank you on behalf of the learners for having done the work very actively and meaningfully well.
Thank
I
you so
think,
much, sir.
And yeah, thank you. Then learners, this is not the one and only way of doing. You may do it differently. Some people do it without rough work, but I would suggest do the rough work. That helps you to think. We call it language processing. The brain is a great thing. So, you keep thinking and reflecting. So, then sometimes you go back, oh, I have said this, I have done this, oh, this must be wrong, or this must be not wrong, this was not very appropriate, let me change it. So, she wrote a small lizard was rescued by a narrator and /I. So, let us now come to final decision, say either narrator or I. Then some other things I said that don't repeat unnecessarily, redundancy is not required. So, you are summarizing the major points. Now let us look at the original text and also the summary.
Okay, sir.
The summary should be 1/3 of the original text.
Okay, sir.
And but at the same time, the reader who reads the summary should get the major idea of the original text. So, this is how, that is why we call it study skills. That means, you read something, then make notes, then go back to summarize it. So, this is going to help you lifelong as an academic student and administrator, report writing, thesis, dissertation writing for your doctoral research, or research paper writing, or writing to newspapers as a journalist, as a commoner. It will going to help, and not only in English, in any language you work with, and any subject to that. This is what, learners, we would like to tell you. I think we have conveyed something meaningful today.
Definitely,
So,
sir.
learners, take any newspaper or any book, it may be physics, chemistry, or history, political science, commerce, accountancy, economics, any, pick up 2-3 paragraphs and make some notes of it through rough work, then decode it, the notes, into summary through rough work. This is the thing, and if you do it every week, spending 30-40 minutes, I think your language proficiency will improve, and also it is a good thing to secure marks for class 12. So, we will stop it there. Let me thank Kriti for your active participation again, and also thank you, learners, for your participation. We hope that you did participate in all the activities we have done. So, we will meet you in the next episode of writing some other time. Till then, take care.